What's up, YouTube fam? This is Joel here. It is time for a stimulus update on the confirmation of those $1,400 stimulus checks. We've got monthly tax credits for kids, and then no, there will not be a $15 minimum wage increase coming with this bill. So let's get right into it. So right now we have the $1.9 trillion stimulus bill that has passed in the House with a vote of 219 to 212. So this is the first step to getting us those checks. And yes, the $1,400 checks are confirmed. I literally was watching this pass at 1:04 a.m. Central Time at night, and I was thinking, are you kidding me? Will they just go ahead and vote and pass this bill so that we can get things moving? But of course, you know what they did? They kept arguing back and forth and back and forth, and it took hours and hours and hours. But you know what? Now there are a ton more things that are officially confirmed for this huge stimulus package that we're gonna go over in just a moment. And I know that there are some people out there saying, because they've already said it,
but Joel, it's not confirmed. It still has to go to the Senate to get passed.
Guys, I promise, I know that. I was going to say that. So, this still has to go to the Senate and get passed there in order for it to become a law. But now we know what's been filtered out, and what we have can pass in the Senate, just like they filtered out the $15 minimum wage. Couldn't be put into the bill, couldn't be passed through budget reconciliation, so they took it out and they voted on pretty much what's going to be able to be passed in the Senate. So the big key points that are confirmed is what we're gonna go over. So everyone is on board with passing some stimulus checks, and yes, even most Republicans. A poll from Quinnipiac University showed that 78% of Americans supported stimulus checks, including 90% of Democrats and 64% of Republicans. These stimulus checks are quick, immediate relief that are going to be reaching almost 90% of Americans. So thinking of all the hundreds of millions of Americans that will be receiving this money is pretty awesome, guys. I'm not gonna lie, I'm so happy that they're finally getting the first step done to getting some people some money. Because I don't know about y'all, but I've been paying taxes for a while, and it's nice to see that they're giving back in the time of need during this pandemic to people that need it the most, but also to help out some of us that have seen some stuff happen. But I don't know about y'all, it really ticks me off sometimes because they always got to make things so dang complicated. They can't pass just stimulus check bills, or they can't pass just vaccine bills to get people vaccines, get things done quicker in terms of, you know, what they absolutely agree on. No, they've got to go back and forth, and they've got to argue over everything and try to put so much stuff in terms of everything into one bill instead of just passing things, you know, in smaller bills that they agree on. But no, it's an all or nothing with both sides in terms of getting stuff done, with adding so much to these bills instead of just getting Americans some quick relief quickly. If y'all are frustrated like me, let me know, smash that thumbs up button, and let's see where we all stand. Also, let me know what you think about in the comments in terms of this whole thing, because regardless if you're Democrat or Republican, Republicans had it all last year in terms of like the majority. They took forever, couldn't get nothing passed, but then now you've got the Democrats, but they're still taking forever. I mean, am I the only one feeling like this? And trust me, guys, I read all the comments that come through, and I even replied to some of them too. But these stimulus checks are basically free money, so you won't have to do anything in terms of paying taxes on these checks that you get, whatever amount it is, if you qualify and you're getting these checks. So now we're gonna go over the final limits that are confirmed as follows. The most you can make as an individual and still receive full stimulus is $75,000. Now, if you file your taxes and you are the head of household, the most that you can make is $112,500. And if you're married, because you know you just have to have that very special person in your life, like me, and you had to put a ring on it, it's $150,000 for the max. And the more you make beyond those limits, it tapers off. and these are the limits where if you make more than this, you are disqualified from receiving checks. It's $100,000 for individuals, $150,000 if you file as head of household, and $200,000 for married couples. And also, it doesn't matter if you got dependents. If you are above the thresholds in any of these brackets, you are disqualified and you are not getting any stimulus, even if you got them kids. But if you do qualify for checks, you're going to be getting $1,400 for each dependent. So if you're having trouble trying to figure out the exact amount, click the link that I put in the description to get to the calculator to help you figure out how much you're going to be getting based upon your situation. Because I'm telling you, you're going to be getting some money coming through your mailbox. That's if you don't have direct deposit, but you're going to get some money either way. So now we're going to the confirmation on the child tax credit. So normally the amounts are around $2,000 for dependents under the age of 17. That's if you qualify whenever you file your taxes. But if you got them little kids, 6 and under, which for me, mine is on the way, I'm gonna be here around May, but you're gonna be getting $3,600 for each one. Now, if they're between 7 and 17, you're going to be getting only $3,000 for each one. But let's be honest, that's still pretty good considering. So with this, it's not like before where you are going to have to wait until tax time to get that money. Nope. That money is going to be paid in monthly payments starting in July, which is pretty awesome considering if you need some quick and immediate relief. Yeah, I said it, monthly payments. So if you got them kids, you're going to be counting that money. Now, on to the next thing. I know that this is super controversial, just like putting some pineapple on some pizza, but the $15 minimum wage is not in this huge $1 trillion bill. Now, I don't know about y'all, but the bigger question that I have is what are they gonna do with the money that was allocated for the $15 minimum wage increase? How much was it and what's it going to now? Because it's still a $1.9 trillion stimulus package, so the money is going somewhere, but they haven't told us where. But the reason that it's not in there is because it did not meet the guidelines for budget reconciliation. And the people in the Senate, specifically the Senate parliamentarian, yeah, that's a big word, ruled it out so that does not follow the policies and it cannot be included in this package. So again, guys, remember I told you that a lot of this bill was already been filtered. That's what they've been doing these past couple of weeks. So what we are talking about has the highest likelihood of passing in the Senate. So since it's not in there, we're gonna move on. Federal unemployment insurance. The unemployment insurance has been extended through August 29th. The amount will be an extra $400 coming from the feds on top of whatever your state is offering for unemployment. So it's a case-by-case situation depending upon which state you live in. So I know this is going to be a huge help to those that lost their jobs through no fault of their own because of this dang illness that's still out there, still, hurting this country. But I am happy for those that will be getting some relief, be able to take care of themselves, their families. So if you have a business, now there's going to be an extra $7 billion in there to help out with the Paycheck Protection Program, which are these forgivable loans given to small businesses. So definitely awesome in helping out those small businesses because they make up such a large part of our communities. They're the people that we know. They're our family members, and making sure that their businesses can still make it is amazing. I saw a statistic that said that because of this pandemic, in its high time, 1 in 6 businesses literally went out of business that were small. So I'm so thankful that they are helping these businesses out. All right, now lastly, we're gonna go over is we got $70 billion going to national COVID-19 vaccination and testing programs. So this is great. The more people that get vaccinated and the more that we are fighting this virus as a whole, we will conquer it. we're gonna get our lives back to normal. The more that people feel at peace, the more that people are more comfortable, then that's whenever they'll be lifting these mask mandates. More people have the vaccine, so they're not as afraid. We won't be overcrowding the hospitals, so it's the best way for us to get back to our normal lives pre-pandemic. So I just want to say thanks everyone for watching. Don't forget to comment down below. Let me know your thoughts. I promise I do read them all. I got the notifications going to my email. But this is Joel with True Life Investing. Until next time, peace out.